it goes without saying that actually this particular imagery would be the imagery that people think about when, of course, they think about Meghan Markle and her complete and utter disrespect for the British monarchy. Of course, she thought it was fun, and this was all part of her docu-series produced by Liz Garbus. And I've told you before, she had the opportunity to have it taken out. Prince Harry was very keen for it to be removed, but Meghan thought that this would make her appear fun, frivolous, and, you know, kind of just, well, this is how well I got on with Her Majesty the Queen. You get the picture. But what was interesting really was, of course, she even realised finally that this is painting her in a very bad light. And now, well, looks like things are about to change. Let me explain. Hi, lovely to see you. You all right? We'll have a quick wave. Not bad, thank you. And it's interesting, isn't it, when you look at certain things, as I say. Thank you for your comments about the video regarding lost musicals like The Drowsy Chaperone. I know, not a big musical at all. I just wanted to share it with you because, you know, when you hear things and you think, yeah, I remember going to that opening night. And I just thought this musical was going to be massive. You know, you think, yeah, it's got everything, every tick box. What makes something a hit and what makes another thing a hit? You never know, do you? When you look at Les Miserables, when that opened, you know, Cameron Mackintosh, the super producer, told me, got terrible reviews and they didn't think it was going to survive. All these years later, a cult following. Are you a fan of Les Mis or are you a Phantom? Yeah, well, you said, well, what do you mean I'm wearing the mask? I'm not. How dare you? But no, I think it is. It's the 80s musicals, isn't it? Falls in one or two camps, really. You know, you either like Starlight Express, you know, Phantom of the Opera, Les Mis. They were all big hit super musicals, weren't they? Yes. Now, let me get back to your royal story of the day. As I say, this image was quite damaging for Meghan Markle. No two ways about it. Now, moving forward, as we know, she's managed to clutch a deal for another podcasting series with a little-known brand. And as I've told you before, pitiful money. It's all about returns and, you know, whether you can get people to watch and stuff like that. Now, she doesn't want to go down apparently the celebrity route, even though that company does. They want her to do that sort of stuff. She wants to have a mixture of that so that people can see that she's intelligent and can hold a conversation and interview people of a certain caliber. You see how this works. But moving forward, what really is interesting now is that they want her to address this particular situation. Now, you can understand this, obviously, because, as I say, it's one of the problems that her PR team, the publicity team, have. Every time she does something positive, people remind her of the negatives. So the idea is for her to talk in a segment about when celebrities get it wrong, you know, whether that be picking up the wrong award, I wonder who that could be, but, you know, certain things, whether they say certain stuff. Over here, for instance, we had a juror called Gerald Ratner, and he basically trashed his own company, and then the company went down the pan, that type of thing, you know. He did it by mistake, it wasn't deliberate, I might point out, but there you go, that's how things take off. Now, where it gets really interesting is this, how she will address this, because she's hoping, and her team are hoping, that this will rectify and, you know, sort of put it to bed once and for all. She wants to reiterate the fact that she meant no disrespect. She wasn't being disrespectful in any way. It was just showing a light, fun side about meeting an icon and how nervous she actually was and why she did that. Now, whether you believe that or not, this allegedly is now going to be part of the brand new podcast when it finally gets into production. These are the ideas that they're floating around. As for celebrities and people saying, well, she's going to reach out to former Suits fans and cast members, I doubt it. They're not big enough for what she's looking for. She's looking for big names, and the big names that she really wants are people in politics, former first ladies. You get the picture. Either way, will a curtsy finally be put to bed? I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.